So let's get into this episode. Welcome to Smbkz, y'all. Doing this episode 2, you know what I'm saying? This is KayK in the house, just so you know.
This is your girl, Sexy Lexi. What's Gucci? I want to talk about this Barbie movie because it is a thing right now and everybody loves it.
It's a little bit out of hand. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all now. This is a little bit more out of hand than y'all think it is. We got some demonic spirits and all this slaying the gay throughout our children. I just don't believe this movie is anybody for no children to be going to go see at all.
So I seen something, since I'm a religious person and all, saying that like they attach spirits or demons to movies, and apparently this is one that they did, and they're trying to obviously like brainwash the children, and it's deeper than that because they've been doing it like before this, but at this point like the Barbie thing has crossed the line.
Yeah, it has crossed the line because at the end of the day, it's not just taking over our children's mentality, their survival, what they're supposed to become in God's eyes. It's taken to the point that they're trying to stop the creation of humanity, where nobody is going to be birthing nobody, because if everybody's gay, there is no more children. And that is only the devil's plan.
Yep. Control population. And then they're over here making Barbie Ouija boards. What's up with that? If there's nothing demonic about it, then why are they making a Ouija board for children representing Barbie? Come on.
Like, come on, that's got to be a little bit way overboard. Like, who goes to the point to creating Ouija boards with children's icons and idols? Like, Barbie was something that back in the day, just kids used to just play with imaginations. Now they're putting the imagination into the children and causing them to want to become something that all people do not need to be. Everybody doesn't have to be gay. And yeah, gay is a choice, but it does not need to be upon the children.
It doesn't need to be pushed.
Definitely does not need to be pushed. That is something that I just feel like it should be kept in private, and if it's a choice of yours, it's made. But it should not definitely be on our children, and we need to stand up and prevent this thing to continue to keep going out. People need to just stop buying this stuff. Stop going to these movie theaters. Stop spending your money on things that is harming your future, your children's future, things that's going to make things better.
And it's not only that movie. Like I said, there was a new Exorcist movie coming out in October. And it is a remake of the original, which I used to be like a horror fanatic. But these movies are attaching spirits to them. You guys may not notice it now, but things will start to happen if you guys keep pursuing it.
Facts. And that's that. And the more you buy into it, the more you keep, feeding into it, you're making it grow. We need to just make it a stop and start taking control of our own lives, because we can do better than someone telling us what to do and how to live and how our children should think.
You know what I think is actually kind of crazy? So you see all these movies that they come out with are like horror movies and like this and that, but you never see any like religious movies. What's up?
Yeah, what's up? What happened to Jesus on the board? What happened to Jesus on TV? We used to have movies like Sister Act. Things like all kinds of stuff with Jesus in it. There used to be Jesus in the school Pledge Allegiance. They ain't done took everything out about Jesus or God or anything that's empowering you or anything that's making you feel good and giving you strength to go on. All they doing is just killing and making you down and beating you down, and it's not cool, yo. It's not.
No.
Somebody got to do something. And it's got to start with the economy today. What we buying? What are we making these choices? What are we putting in front of our children? We got to start thinking. And if those that can't think, you need to go to someone that can think and start thinking like them. I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, that shit's crazy. Like, it's that stupidity shit. Like, That
it's like lack of common sense, exactly.
And that's what the demon is. He's sucking the shit out of the lack of common sense, so people don't have the ability to make better choices for themselves.
They want to call us woke people and say we're fucking crazy and shit. But no, we're the ones who are fucking aware of what the fuck's actually going on here. We're the ones who are actually paying attention to shit. Everybody else is just fucking like brainwashed or I don't know, on drugs. What are you guys doing?
They robots. They have been brainwashed. They have been taken over. Their life consumes around everything the government puts out there for them to buy. And that's the main person that's got the control of all this shit.
Well, I'm gonna pray for y'all.
They need more than prayer because this is why they putting out all this stuff. The demons, they're getting stronger. They're trying to come back stronger. They're trying to grab as many souls as much as they can.
Course.
They're trying to grab as many children as they can first.
It's the end times, I feel.
And they know it. That's why they got shit like the Barbie movie coming out. So they can grab as many souls as possible. They can. Put something out there. Oh yeah, they'll definitely go for that.
Ooh, you know what I seen a video of the other day? So, I don't know. I know it's somewhere in the East Coast, but homeboy was like getting on his train. And under the staircase before he went to get on the train, there was a sculpture. And the sculpture was of a reptilian coming out of like a sewer. He had like a reptilian head, but then he had human hands, and then in its mouth was a baby, and then the baby's head had a money bag on it. They're throwing it in our fucking faces.
They put it all in our faces. They tell us the truth right away through all these movies and all these signs and everything right in your face that they're after your children.
And if everybody, you just want to say it's just art, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. If you actually read into these people who do this shit and look into their backgrounds, it's way deeper than that.
Nobody want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear it. The ones that don't want to follow, that's because they probably got them demons in them anyway. That just makes sense. Because it's like everybody walking around like they robots. Everybody driving around like they robots. Get out there and drive on the roads and see how many people drive stupidity. No common sense. They all in one line and they all can turn and get in the other lane and the lane be clear. But they all in one fucking line for no fucking reason. Just pay attention to your surroundings and watch how much stupidity is going on. It's because not everybody around you is real.
So you believe we live in the Matrix?
Definitely the Matrix. It's some kind of Matrix. I know it's some kind of grid upstairs up in that motherfucking sky. Because that shit ain't motherfucking normal. All that fucking shit that they got controlling and shit. I believe not everybody is real. Because I done met some strange ass motherfuckers and I get vibes from people. Especially up in my job.
Yeah, I definitely get vibes from people.
I get vibes.
Those weird ones. Weird ones. And it's the ones that you're like, you think that they're cool, but they're not. So, I don't know.
Yeah, you just get them vibes like something ain't right. And that just let you know, yeah, that something ain't right. That's right. And you know what? Sometimes I can identify what kind of creature they are too. Just by their vibe.
Oh no.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, it's that serious. I can like depict it. I'd be like, I already know who you is. Don't bother me though, you know what I mean? I'm just here to do my job. Like,
I think that's why I don't be talking to people at work.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna keep to
myself. It should be weird when you get around a bunch of different people and shit. It just be other places, you know, when I'm in big crowds.
Now I'm trying to like not get eaten. What the fuck? I didn't know that was like part of 2023. Try not to get eaten by a fucking reptilians.
All right, y'all. We're about to take a smoke break.
I'm gonna need you to sit back, relax, and listen to the
Fire Jams.
Cause I'm enraged, cause I'm enraged.
y'all. That was Katie Roman with I'm Not Okay. Catch her on all streaming platforms. Shout out to my girl. She's doing awesome. And this is the next song. Coming up, it's going to be me with Hard For You. Check out my new shit.
So many other girls in this room. They ain't fucking with you, girl. I just wanna know what we gon' do if I leave with you. Cause it's like beep beep when you back it up. Girl, that body got me acting up. I want you, nobody but you. And girl, when you move, you make it hard for me. You make it hard for me. You make it hard for me. You make it hard for me to want anybody but you.
The next hit, y'all ain't ready for the details, I ain't ready for the shit. Keep it lit, baby, top me on the shit. Curvaceous, I'm the lady, really wanna drive you crazy. Dressing red, turn me over, spread my legs on the bed. Open wide, give me head, now tell me what you said. Give it to me now you ain't my man. But this one night, hot like tamale red. Back it up, dip it low, don't touch it, let it glow. At night, give it spice, one in the crowd is mine. Approach me now, giving chills up my spine. Panani so good, but don't waste my time.
So many other girls in this room. They ain't fucking with you, girl. I just wanna know what we gon' do if I leave with you. Cause it's like beep beep when you back it up. Girl, that body got me acting up. I want you, nobody but you. And girl, when you move, you make it hard for me. You make it hard for me. You make it hard for me. You make it hard for me to want anybody but you. You make it hard for me.
Don't want nobody else on my body. I be keeping it smooth for the next big groove. Talking to many, but all I want is you. Tell me all your secrets and we'll keep it cool. Making it so hard, cause you're oh so cute. Got me in my feelings like damn, I'm screwed. Nobody gets me hot like this you. Pointed me out like the hottest of the crew. As he said, go ahead, take a seat with me. Can I see? Wanna eat and sweep it off your feet. Beautiful like an Egyptian queen. Wondering why it's so hard for me.
So many other girls in this room. They ain't fucking with you, girl. I just wanna know what we gon' do if I leave with you. Cause it's like beep beep when you back it up. Girl, that body got me acting up. I want you, nobody but you. And girl, when you move, you make it hard for me. You make it hard for me. You make it hard for me. You make it hard for me to want anybody but you. You make it hard for me. You make it hard for, you make it hard for me.
So let's get into this episode. Welcome to Smbkz, y'all. Doing this episode 2, you know what I'm saying? This is KayK in the house, just so you know.
This is your girl, Sexy Lexi. What's Gucci? I've been seeing videos lately about fucking zombie shit. So I don't know if they're trying to prepare us for that too.
No, it's real. They already had a zombie outbreak, but they ain't trying to tell nobody. And I found a little news on it too. There's a zombie outbreak in another country right now, and they're trying to contain it. So nobody really know about it. But I can't remember what fucking country, because they be taking shit off so quick, you know. I can't go back and catch the fucking shit, because they take shit off the fucking shit.
I've been seeing like videos of like military personnel talking about like some zombie shit, like getting prepared. One of them said that they actually had like a specimen or something that was undead, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, they already found the whole fucking ship in damn ice. But they knew where it was the first place. So, they knew this shit was gonna happen. They plotted this shit.
Now we gotta battle zombies and aliens. So we got
aliens, zombies, and we got reptilians, nigga. How do you want to go as a human? Because that's what I feel like we're at the point. It's just like, how do you want to go as a human? You go to alien, the reptilians.
I just think everybody needs to arm up at this point, start preparing, stocking, finding an exit strategy if you don't have one, because shit's gonna get crazy.
It's about to get real crazy, and I'm gonna tell you now. In the Bible, it tells you to flee to the mountains. They will flee to the mountains. That's because some shit's about to go so hard that you gonna need to be up in the mountains, up high.
Yep.
High as hell.
Hidden in the caves. You're gonna be underground with a fucking reptilian.
Yeah, they gonna be doing some bullshit. And look, talking about disappear, all that bullshit, man.
Honestly, it's not gonna matter though, because when it's your time, it's your time. Either way. But flee to the west.
Yeah, the East Coast is dead.
Yeah,
it's a
East
wrap.
Coast, I won't
because,
even.
You know,
I'm scared to go there in September. I'm like,
yeah, and it kind of made me, it's already a mess because, they got that hurricane season down there in the Florida. That comes from the slaves. That hurricane shit, they ain't playing them. Besides the weather changing the control of it, them slaves is mad as hell down there. They trying to take that whole Georgia out. They don't want nobody living down there. They want black people to be free throughout their land without that down slave shit. Because that's where it started in the South. Bringing them down there. We need to just wake up and read our Bible and try to collect the rest of this shit. Because I'm telling y'all now, put it all together. You got a real story, and then everything starts making sense. You start walking around, looking at shit different, and then it starts making sense. I don't know. I'm high as fuck. That's all I know for real. Right. I'm high. What? High to the sky. Stupid. Can y'all believe that we're gonna be working and we're not gonna get drug tested? Like, I'm excited. Are you excited? Because they're about to start lifting the marijuana on the drug test screening for jobs, y'all. And if they do that,
hell yeah.
You know what's gonna happen? A bitch is about to go start looking for some bomb jobs, maybe. My job might be hearing this right now, so maybe, you know what I'm saying? Let me just... But yeah, I mean,
she's just kidding.
Shit, is everybody excited about it though? So now you don't have to get tested anymore for like marijuana. Like, that was so stupid.
So that job that you didn't get that you really wanted, go try to get that shit again.
Okay. Like, we could smoke all day and still go to work and make our money. And they're not discriminating anymore. I mean, why should they? We're already recreational here in Colorado.
So, and the crazy part is it actually took 5 years after weed was legalized to even have something done. It's crazy.
That's crazy. You had us recreational way before you took it off the drug test. Like, come on, make it make sense. They should have dropped like all the rules together. Like, come on now. We got to do better.
Yeah. So there's really not going to be like a regulation on being tested for a job, but I guess they're going to treat it the same way as like alcohol. So I guess if they have like suspicion, if you are like maybe high on the job, they can test you, or like if you get maybe in like an accident, they will test you, same thing.
Yeah, so still be careful. Don't be going to work all extra high now, because y'all know y'all ain't going to get tested. But you will if something mess up at your job. So make sure y'all do y'all job efficiently and stay high still at the same time.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of that, I mean, this kind of pertains to that, but Biden, I guess, is doing one thing right in my book. He is trying to federally legalize marijuana, which I think is great, because what's the problem? It's a plant. It doesn't cause any harm. It actually heals people and helps people with depression and a whole bunch of other things, anxiety.
Yes. It's an effective mode for a lot of people, and it's a great effective mode. It's not harming anybody. I ain't heard about nobody dying from marijuana yet. So all I keep hearing is all these great effects that it keeps giving us people, pain relievers, all kinds of great stuff.
Yeah, speaking of pain, I actually read this article saying that, marijuana, it's linked to enhance, it's called runner's high. And it actually is supposed to lower your pain during exercise, which, I mean, I smoke weed. Well, we smoke weed, blunts, before we go to the gym. And I feel fucking great after I work out all the time, and maybe that's why.
Hell yeah, that should be kicking in. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? I suggest smoking before you go to the gym. But don't get too high where you stupid
Right.
and you can't fucking lift the fucking weight. Like, then we gonna have a problem. Don't say KayK
Manage your
told
shit.
me to come here high as fuck and said it was gonna be better for me. No. But, you know, get a little high, like maybe, you know, a couple hits. Take your ass to go to the gym. And there you go.
And it's not just us saying to do it because we fucking like to smoke. There have been studies on, I guess, a group of runners who did smoke before a run. And studies did show that it did slow them down. So I guess that's a little true of fact. I don't believe it. I'm still normal when I smoke. But it did slow them down. But they did not feel pain after their run, which is great.
Yeah. That is awesome. Like, I agree. I ain't gonna lie, it slowed me down sometimes. I get high sometimes. I get on the treadmill. I'll be like, oh no, you know, not today. No, we take 5 minutes off. Like, you know.
Yeah, I'll start off slow, but then once you get going, you're just pumped.
Yeah, sometimes once you gotta get there, yeah. But if I'm too high, it's a wrap.
We'll be there 30 minutes. We got it.
Laughing and shit. On our phones, can't concentrate. Oh no, it's a wrap. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit on this so-called NBA official signed contract for marijuana to be banned substance list. So basically, they trying to take it off of the substance list in the NBA, y'all. They trying to say, yo, we about to relieve it because, you know, our players need it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, like I said, you go to the gym, you work out, it makes you do work out a lot better. It's got to be doing something for the NBA players. Imagine anybody playing sports.
Exactly. I think that they're starting to realize the benefits of it. And another cool thing is it's going to actually allow the players to be able to invest and promote cannabis brands. I mean, it's going to have like exceptions to it, but that's pretty cool because now Kobe could be promoting cookies and chilling with Burner. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Heck
awesome.
yeah, that's awesome. That's better and more money spread wide. And like I said, they need it. I believe they need it. The sports entertainment, everybody needs it. Those that can use the benefits of it and it works for them, why not? It's better than getting aspirin over the counter or, you know, all these other drugs that they promote in the grocery stores that we're just allowed to go buy, that you can take too many and that be your last night.
Yep. And that shit's scary.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's officially been signed. It is now in force as of this weekend. So, congrats to all of you NBA players. Woo woo.
Yep, and I know you're excited to go ahead and use the use of marijuana. The only thing that really sucks, though, is not all places are on board. Like, that's America, but they still got to fight in other countries.
Yeah. But speaking of not all places on board, even though maybe the NFL and NHL, they're not doing it yet, but the NCAA panel, they are recommending to have marijuana removed from the banned substances list for college athletes, which is also something I think is great as well, you know?
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, they need it. They gotta need it. Why would they be fighting for it? And it's a benefit. It's not even like they're fighting for something that's going to harm the sports people or the entertainment, the whole thing. It's going to benefit it.
Exactly. And the NCAA, they're actually safeguarding it with the medical aspects for the athletes. So it's for, you know, the pain relief, maybe the inflammation, even just the anxiety of having to go out there and play. It's for all of those things.
Yeah. So, getting into the whole thing about them CBD and open noise alternative for players with concussions. It's like, come on now. If it's benefiting for them for their concussion, so every time they're out there risking their lives and playing on the field, They need this stuff to help them. I mean, if it's helping them with concussions, imagine what else it could be helping them with. Because more and less of our players going to the hospital permanently.
Yep. And the NFL, they're actually the ones who are putting more money into this research, which is awesome because they actually have a lot of concussion issues when it comes to football. A lot of players, dying from issues from concussions and things like that. So for them to be able to put in that amount of money, I think they said a total of, $526,525 so far.
Yeah, that's definitely, awesome. We need to just go ahead and they just need to go ahead and just say, hey, let people use marijuana how they want to use it. And those that just get banned for it or reprimanded for it, just get tickets.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is great. It is going to be the first study of its kind. And they're really trying to aim for those athletes who experience PHT. It's just something that happens from concussions that eventually kills somebody, and it can be detected. So for them to be able to do this study, I think is eye-opening, and I think it's great for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, let's wrap it up. Thanks for listening.
We want to thank you for listening to Smbkz, y'all.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our site. The link is listed below, as well as our handles for all of our social media sites.
And don't forget to email if you got any promo, music, or we want you for an interview at smkbrkz420@gmail.com.
We out.